my video cut out again. It always says that. Anyways, okay, so what the object is just to help yourself not feel shame, because everybody has these feelings of shame inside them. But people who are chronically ill, it's destroying them. It's making them feel sick because they have to be a certain way, they have to present a certain way, they have to say certain things, they have to do certain things, they have to be a certain person, and they can't because deep down inside they don't want to be that. And they have shame that if anybody else knew that, or knew the truth, or whatever it is, that they would be shunned, rejected, abandoned, and left out, and basically cut off from love, which is what we all need. So this gets into shadow work, and if you know about what your shadow is, it's basically the dark aspect of your personality, okay? And so it's the shadow, it's behind you, it's not seen, it's not felt, it's repressed. It's the dark side of your personality. And most people are like, no, I don't have anger, I'm not an angry person, I go with the flow, I don't feel angry, I feel happy, I feel, you know, satisfied, loved, all these things. But the more, or the theory is that the more light aspects of your personality, the more wonderful aspects of your personality, and the more love and satisfaction and joy and whatever that you present to the outside world, the actual deeper that your shadow is. And most people who are that happy or do feel that way don't think, no, I'm not an angry person, I don't feel these other feelings. But it's because you're repressing them. You don't even know they're existing. This is what you're portraying, and you're burying this so deep because you think it's so wrong, it's so ugly, it's so terrible if you were to be like that, that you can't even let yourself go there. But when something bad happens, an illness, a death, or whatever, these start to come out, and you see them, and you push it back because you cannot imagine feelings of, you know, anger and judgment and resentment and jealousy and all these terrible, terrible feelings. So you push them deep, deep into the recesses, but because they won't be denied, and because you feel so, they are so in opposite to what you believe is a good value and a good person and what you've been taught to be and do in this world, that you deny them their place and you push them back. And these are causing illness because they can't go away. They're finding other spots to come out in the body. They're coming out in hives, they're coming out in acne, they're coming out in asthma or chronic pain or illness or whatever seems to be happening with you. Your body is screaming at you, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, please hear me, listen to me. I have feelings, I have emotions, and you won't let them out, so they have no place to go but inside your body because they can't get out. So this is the idea of writing it all out and trying to journal it out, because again, when you talk to a therapist, you even hold back a little. When you talk to your spouse or your wife or your best friend or whoever it is, you hold back a little. When you, whatever it is, you hold back a little. The only place you can do it is if you write it down, speak it out, and let it go. Burn it. Never see it again. Probably none of that is even true, but it needs a place to get out. It needs to rise to the surface. It's like a pressure cooker. It's inside of you. You need to release the steam valve and let it out, and it dissipates. It goes away. So those feelings seem scary. Like if you let them out, the whole world will explode, right? If you open the pressure cooker valve, seems like the entire pressure cooker in the room will totally explode, but it doesn't. The steam comes out and everything settles down, just like your body. The feelings come out and everything settles back down in your body. The illness is able to release a little. Things are able to release and go on, and they just poof, they're gone, right? I hate you because, just like a little kid when you won't give them what they want and they scream, I hate you, you're a terrible mom, I hate you so much, right? Well, no, that just needed to come out, and kids are good at expressing. Grown-ups keep that in. They're like, I can't scream at that person, I hate you, you know, you're a terrible person. Like, so you hold that in. But kids don't. They let it out, they explode, and then they're like 5 minutes later hugging you and like, you're the best mom in the world, I love you. I just really didn't want to go to bed at 7:30 tonight. So it's a matter of just letting that explode. But as grown-ups, we have societal norms, we have pressures that are placed on us, we have to be a certain way. So when we don't want to do something and somebody's forcing us to do it, just like a little kid would spew, I hate you, I'm not going to do it, have a total meltdown, a breakdown, and then it's over, right? We keep it in. We hold it in. Like, oh, in our mind we say, all right, forget it, whatever, I'm just going to hold it in, deal with that later. It never comes out. It doesn't have a place. You're not going to scream at a random stranger, you just cut me off in line, why did you do that? I've been waiting, you know what, you're not going to do that. You're going to be like, okay, be the bigger person, it's fine, it's no problem, I'm patient, I have time, I'll just smile, and it's better to be nice anyways. And so it's not that you carry it and you don't even know. You really do let that go, but it nags at you. It's not like you're holding on to that consciously. Subconsciously, it goes somewhere because you haven't released it. It goes deeper. It goes internal. And these are the things that eventually build up, and then we feel so shameful to other people. We are plagued with shame because if people only knew, you know, our deep shadows or our dark shadows that live within us, and sometimes we don't even know what they are. We're too afraid to look. But we feel left out. We feel like an outcast. We feel like that love is being taken away from us at this point. So imagine if we set everything on our minds, it would definitely be taken away. So just think about this a little and try to do the exercise. Try to do it, set a timer once a day for 15 minutes. I think it's probably way more important than doing a meditation practice for 15 minutes. Clearing your mind of all thoughts is good, but going deep into your subconscious and just flooding your mind with as many thoughts as possible, and bad thoughts and things that are maybe buried down, and releasing them out is even more powerful. So if you have the time for 15 minutes a day and you're not sure what to do, I would definitely do this exercise. And it's not something that you can do once, it's something that you have to do over and over and over. It's like a practice. It's almost like a meditation practice or a walking practice or an exercise or a yoga practice. You just do it, throw it out, do it the next day, throw it out. So you just keep going until your symptoms, there isn't as much need, there's not as much pressure, internal pressure on your body, and internal pressure in your mind with the anxiety and the depression and the symptoms and the headaches and the nausea and the fatigue and everything. It starts to escape little by little. So try this out and see if it works.